Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Mary Jo Ola in for Mark Kane. Some developing news out of Lone Rock. Multiple fire departments are on the scene of a fire at the Town and Country Sanitation Transfer Station. Happening today, an autopsy is scheduled for former Marquette basketball star and Milwaukee attorney Mark Murata. Still no sign of a little girl who fell into the Wisconsin River Monday night. In just a few days, students will begin returning for the fall semester, and as News 3 reporter Dave Delosier tells us, giving them a campus to return to was not easy. You know, the phrase that I liked that you used there, Bob, was only 65.
Yeah, only 65, yeah.
I'm obviously not Adam, but he's enjoying some weather that's not here.
Yeah,
right?
He's a little warmer place right now.
God, so precious.
It makes Mary Jo want to have a puppy.
Yes, puppy, not a baby just yet.
Yeah.
Start with a puppy.
All right, thanks.
And it's only bad compared to the 70s yesterday.
I know, well, we were spoiled yesterday,
Right.
so. All right, thanks, Bob.
Yep.
Well, San Francisco 49ers and former Badger Chris Borland announced he is quitting the NFL over fear of brain injury. A new law that could change how your school is graded is already undergoing some big changes, even before it hit the assembly floor.
That's something you don't see around these parts.
He must have been thinking, no one's going to believe me, so I need to snap the picture now before he goes.
Exactly.
Charlotte is number 7 on the list, while Mary Jo hasn't been ranked for a few years. That's all right.
That is all right. You know, it's been a while since Charlotte has even been on a list.
At least you're still on the list.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm ecstatic whenever I meet another Mary Jo, which has been 2 times. A 26-year-old woman is dead after an officer-involved shooting. I'm live on the scene with the details. The search for Caden Powell has come to an end, and what an ending it was. We showed up to this news conference at 11, not knowing what to expect, and we left with this picture of Caden Powell taken shortly after he was discovered. So we're gonna walk this way. Just look at this one roof in particular. For the most part, you can still see the framework there, the shingles, the siding, it's still pretty much intact, and you can really just imagine the force of that tornado. And then if we move over here near the street side, you can see some of the city trees that have already been cleared. We came across a few city workers that were here that said, you know, it's hard to believe, but the worst has been cleared. In just 7 days, this tight race will come to an end, and we'll find out just who will run the state's top office. And police have cleared the area within the last hour or so, but this all started when Dane County Dispatch received a 911 call that there was a possible bomb or bombs in the area. Right, so this is the first year Comic-Con has come to Madison, so I had to bring my nice car out. I gotta show up in style, right? All right, just like practice, right, Steve? Okay. Oh! And then I can run, right?
Throw the bat.
I'm still in?
Oh, put the bat down. Now keep running. There you go.
Go between the legs.
What?
Yep. Around the back and stop.
Here?
Yep. And then put it up and launch it up there as high as you can go.
Okay.
Let's see if you can
One,
get it.
I have to count out. 2, 3.
Oh!
Did I make it?
No. It was close. That was close. See how scared
At
she
least
got?
it was fun to watch, right?
That was good.
Flames and smoke took over the Hazelnut Cafe on Division Street Tuesday. Multiple calls came in around 5:30 in the morning. Crews from Mount Horeb, Verona, Barneveld, and Cross Plains worked for hours to put it out, but the old building's numerous renovations made it hard.
It creates void spots for the fire to get into. Older structures have more open space. It had a good head start before we got here.
Even as crews continued to try and save the burning building, the owner sitting across the street was thinking of others.
I give bread away, you know, during the beginning of the week when I'm not open, and we had a donation jar for our local Blue Mountains food pantry. I wish our donations hadn't burned up.
Matt Heindel is the owner and lives above the restaurant. He got away with minor injuries from trying to fight the fire before crews arrived.
I just didn't want to see my life burn down. So.
His father and 5-year-old daughter were home too.
Everyone's fine. From what it sounds like the entire contents are a loss at this point.
Still in shock and flooded with support, this isn't the end for Heindel.
I don't give up easy.
In Blue Mounds, Mary Jo Ola, WISC-TV News 3. There were no big ceremonies or speeches in Portage, but as we watched Inspector Craig Rotz with the Portage Fire Department set up a memorial, something the firefighters do every September 11th, we caught this.
Tell your men thank you. I appreciate your service.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for thanking us.
You're welcome, sir.
Have a great day.
Surprised but appreciative, a stranger thanked him. Rotz gets back to work. Placing the boots, a worn jacket, and the flags, all in front of the sign filled with the names of emergency service personnel who died on 9/11.
Crazy. So surreal, and what a tragedy.
Portage has the same setup every year.
To make the community and the people of Portage remember with us.
But it can still be hard to look at.
They were just doing their job, and we got a theme around here that everyone goes home. So it's just to trigger, you know, your safety protocols and looking out for each other. And 343 firefighters didn't go home. It's sad.
More than a decade later, it doesn't get easier.
Waking up this morning, I was amazed at how fresh it still is.
Just across the street, someone who watches from a distance feels the same.
Sadness? Tears? Emotions? A lot. A lot of people should stop by and see that.
In Portage, Mary Jo Ola, WISC News 3.
Can I hear a little giggle? Perfect.
Photographers capture moments
Awesome.
in their pictures.
Well, I love the people.
Good photographers
Big smile, little tip of your head.
can show you purpose.
Good. I think that in order to do this over time, you need to absolutely love people and see beyond just the face. Beautiful.
For Brenda Eckhart, photography has power, and this summer she hopes to make a lasting impression with the Confidence Project.
It originally started as girls just not wearing makeup. Another little giggle if you got one. It makes
Girls
me
like
smile.
17-year-old waitress and aspiring paramedic Leah Kelly. Kelly is no stranger to getting her picture taken, but then the photographer asked her to do it with a bare face and no touch-ups.
I guess I was just kind of nervous because I've never had professional pictures taken without makeup, and I knew everybody was going to see them. And
Then Kelly saw the pictures.
of course I looked different, but I felt like I looked like that was actually me, like who I was seeing, and that was really cool.
At first, Eckhart didn't know what to do with the pictures. Then a personal experience put them into perspective. She found out her daughter Skylar was being bullied.
It rocks your world, it rocked her world, and it definitely rocked her confidence. It took a while for her to come back, kind of to herself.
Eckhart went on a mission to find high school seniors who younger girls could look up to.
It doesn't take the fashion, the makeup, the hair accessories, or, the right phone to, be somebody that you want to be. It's about who you are without all those things.
Ready to start 6th grade, Skylar says her mother's project reminds her of an important message, one she hopes others will take away too.
God made you in a way that he wanted you to be, so he wanted you to be yourself, obviously, and you should just be proud of who you are.